Culture wars exist because wealthy conservatives know they stunt progressive growth and keep our workers from holding collective power because throughout US history, whenever progress threatened the financial bulwark of entrenched power, authoritarians and corporate interests reached for the same old playbook: lawyers, guns, and money. How to divide while suppress and conquer a nation with culture wars, as I imagine what it is called. When formerly enslaved people gained rights, it led overnight to a states' rights panic. When workers organized to advocate for rights, they were labeled radicals engaging in lawlessness, as they were corrected with baton and bullet and dog. When women demanded equal treatment and autonomy, they were crushed. It was framed as moral decay, hysteria. And when she naturally began addressing healthcare and higher wages, suddenly focus went to genitalia. Gender enforcement became the most pressing issues. Little critically hypocritical closeted men like Lindsay, who want so bad to be free, being girls stopping everyone else from having fun. When diversity challenged white supremacy, immigrants were turned against each other for distraction and sport, used as political scapegoats, labeled criminals and treated as threats. Culture wars are how power creepily protects itself. They keep us arguing amongst ourselves over who deserves what's what, instead of asking why so few people hold so much serious power and so few others do well as much. They squirrel away their ill-gotten goods, shift our focus away from more pressing and serious pageantry. Important matters like a lack of reasonable governance, fair wages, affordable healthcare, the basic integrity resulting in justice and accountability, bodily autonomy, workers' protections, real freedoms, quality of life, and a fair opportunity. And toward fear instead, shooting for division and submission to authoritarianism. It's a bad scene, it's bad because they are bad actors. All authoritarian systems thrive when people are divided, exhausted, and fighting each other instead of questioning who benefits from the system as it exists. And the truth is uncomfortable, obviously simple. A population with bodily autonomy, strong labor rights, healthcare, education, and economic security is much harder to control. It is also more difficult to personally profit on. That's why corporate power and authoritarian politics so often walk hand in hand. One supplies the money, the other supplies the fear. Workers are told to blame immigrants instead of billionaires. Healthcare is framed as socialism, while corporations deny care for profit. Bodily autonomy is restricted in the name of freedom. Public schools are defunded while culture panic dominates the news cycle. It's the same pattern in a different decade. We want real progress, we have to stay focused on root causes. Hot distractions meant to keep us divided. Authoritarianism and unchecked corporate power are the common thread behind rising costs, shrinking rights, and lost freedoms. We don't need more culture wars, bathrooms, immigrants, and sports picks aren't making us sick, broken, overworked. It's billionaires and greedy corporations who are every single gone day. We urgently need policies that improve people's lives and the courage to go forth after the heads and systems blocking them. I will fight every day to uproot this broken system that only exists to fill the greediest pockets. I will work to rebuild one where the people hold the power and wealth is no longer weaponized against the workers. One where all the people can thrive in safety, liberty, and happiness. It's the only way forward, and I refuse to go back.
This is what the should kind of says. This is what the should kind of says. This is what the should have a say.
It's the only way forward,
This is what the should have
and I
a say.
refuse to go back.
This is what the should have a say.
Oh, yes.
This is what the should have a say.
Persist and persistent to see us at workers' rights humper blue way of Democrats impeach Trump.